All right, Mr. Cuban Link, we back again. This is like the 8th million interview that we have had.
Yes, and they love it. So we keep doing it. It's a good thing. You know? It's a good thing. Panda. Cuban Panda. Or the Panda. Or the Lincoln Panda show. Yeah, Lincoln. We gotta do that show, man. We gotta stop. I know we got a lot of things going on, both of our lives. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things, but we gotta definitely do this.
What are your thoughts about TA's beef with Joe? Do you agree with him exposing the things about Joe? Because a lot of people are feeling like it's a little bit much.
I mean, listen, say the truth. Say the truth if you want to say the truth. My shit's 100% truth. And like I said, is he saying enough? You asking the motherfucking leader of the Fuck Fat Joe movement to if he's saying enough? Like, no, it's never enough, my nigga. It's never enough. So I mean, like I said, when I say things, it's proof. Like we proved a lot of things that it took me 23 years to do it, thanks to you / you know what I'm saying, my fucking stubbornness, other niggas stumbliness and drunkenness and stupid shit. I gotta wait for dumb shit to happen, but it happens. The truth always comes out regardless. But it doesn't matter because most of the people are still like, I don't know, time doesn't cure certain things that and you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go back in the past and catch you know what I'm saying, like Time Cop. I go back in that fucking shit and make sure you go, you know what I'm saying, when I catch you now. Because I know the truth, and now that I'm going to catch you before you actually do it. And you go to fucking, the dungeon, not even jail. You're going to go to the motherfucking, the Bronx Till restaurant. We're going to close the door on you. That's what we're going to do. But, like I said, it's like my case, I don't know about TA, but...
But when you hear, like, some of the stuff that he's putting out there, does it sound believable to you?
I stopped. It sounds, but he's not talking like me. I don't hear him talking. I hear him write. I see writing. I do all three of them shits. I'm trifecta with this. I give you a motherfucking like a story before I put out this. I put out the video that I do. I write you a caption, introduce you to the story, and then I do this interview shit live, so you can hear it from my mouth. So I ain't getting that from him. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hear him saying it like this. I want to hear this.
Right.
And I want to,
but like, okay, but based off of the stories that he's been putting out on his Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Like, what is like your perspective of when you're seeing this, the stuff that he's saying about Joe?
I don't know. Like, I ain't see that fat beluga in fucking 20 years. So, he was always a freaky dude. He was always AAA. He was always a little fucking like, greedy sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I told you, like, if you got something, he'll try to get you to share it. And then, so when he got his shit, he'll run to the fucking beluga room and put 3 fucking locks on it with the chair on it. And you can't get in the room. But
because I see some similarities to some of the stuff that you have said and some of the things that TA has been saying, especially in regards to like the women and the sex thing, right? Because it seems like a lot of what TA is saying is centered around like Joe just being a complete like horn dog and will do anything for some, you know what I mean? Like he'll like betray anybody, risk anything.
He always
and so like
shit.
Some of the things that you said before, like Joe would always want to run triz when he saw you with certain girls, like he wanted to get in on that, but he didn't want to share his with you.
But we did,
and
though,
that's
but he did. I can't even say he started getting like that later when, like, you know what I'm saying, felt himself like being the Fat Joe, the beluga. But before that, it was like fucking teamwork. You know what I'm saying? But everybody grows out of it. You know what I'm saying? I grew out of the fucking, you know what I'm saying, locomotion fever. So, you know what I'm saying? But before, niggas was crazy. Like, but it was about sharing, you know? That was the worst shit you could do, you know? Fucking, but it was trapped up, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't go on safety and all that. But I'm just saying that was a thing that you get used to. And as far as like some people, you know what I'm saying? I smoked weed back in the days. Like, I got used to it like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I take a pull now. I take a fucking pull and I'm fucking high as fuck. One pull of Reg. You know what I'm saying? The Reggie got me fucked up. So, like I said, like, it's something, it's like a phase. That was the phase where we was coming up, triz and all that shit. So that's the thing about it, though. We say shit like Trish, and we really doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So everything we're doing stupid shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what we say in our rhymes, like, we was usually doing back then. But he was freaky. He was a freaky nigga. He got busy with the crew. AAA was everywhere. Nigga was, you know what I'm saying? He was going to every fucking toy, fucking sparking up. That nigga never ran out of energy. You know what I'm saying? So he's a freaky nigga. Do I doubt it? It's a lot of people. It's a lot of dudes now that I know they get, you know, especially niggas wiped up, that they get in their assholes licked. So you're saying that their girlfriends introduce them to that. That's supposed to be a G spot or whatever the fuck that they tell me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. Like I told you before, I seen the difference. I seen what happens. Like I seen the before and after the butt lick. You know what I'm saying? So after the butt lick, it was a lot of sweetness. It's just a lot of sweetness that comes out. And I seen, I seen like these three people that, and they told me because they're my boys, but I seen them like very passive, very chilling, very. It was like a lot of fucking real gay shit that I never seen in them before. I see that in Joe when he goes, guys, hey guys, no guys. That's why I fucking mock him when I see that, because it's like real Joisha shit. You know, so I believe TA when it comes, you know, when it comes to the, you know, the fucking Hershey hole getting, you know, licked up. And
so what about like some of the other things that he's said, like he's calling his hotel room, telling him to come finish the job and stuff, and like he's jacking off while watching TA, you know, have sex with the girl and say, harder TA, yeah, harder TA. Like
that. I mean, I can tell you right now, me and Pun used to fucking have me do that, because you know what I'm saying, but not like that. Not nice.
Well, what do you mean? Well, elaborate, because that sounds suspect.
No. Our shit was never suspect. Our shit was homie shit where, you know what I'm saying, we're in fucking New Amsterdam and the motherfuckers like, you know what I'm saying, yo, bring the bitch. He'll pay for a bitch and he'll fuck right there, twin. Fuck right. He looking at me, but I take a peek over there. He's not over there fucking trying to, you know, say blow himself, turn into a ball or jerking off or nothing. He's just like this. Yeah, go ahead, kill. Like a beast. But yo, we do that when we do tricks and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I never did that to nobody. Be like, yeah, fuck. But it's comfortable season where it's like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm rooming with him, right, you don't mind. But it never a direct opponent with me, and I'm jerking off with some R. Kelly shit, you know? So never.
Yo, because some of these fans is wild. They're like, yo, it's a regular thing. Like, you supposed to be jacking off while the other one is doing it and stuff. And I'm just like,
no, you're not supposed to be doing that. First of all, you're not be doing that. Then you already bad. You should put it past that. There's nowhere in the world. Like, I could even get hard with another nigga's there. Hey, I don't give a fuck how he banging her. I thought he gonna turn me on right there. He's like, oh shit, I gotta go after that nigga right there. He's banging the shit out of her. I'm not going after that shit. So you know what I'm saying? It's like, nowadays privacy is better. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's way better, always been better. And that's how it's supposed to go to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's doing all of this. He's wifed up. You know, he got married, he got a daughter. So if he's still doing that, that's a life of a movie star.
Do you think that there is like any line that shouldn't be crossed when you're...
Yeah, the line is in Joe's ass that goes into his crack. That one. But he was already been crossed, so it doesn't matter. TA got to go all the way now. He could go anywhere now.
So even with the casualties, like collateral damage with his son, his wife, and everything like that, you think
what happened with that? I need to get that.
Well, I mean, like, you know, he like, I think there were a few times that he tagged his wife and like in the post, and then, you know, spoke about possibly even bringing his son up if Joe like doesn't stop, you know, doing certain things.
He going there.
So, I mean, like, do you think that like there's like, you know, all is fair in love and war kind of thing, or do you think that there's a point where you're like, all right, bro, like you're going too far?
I mean, listen, calm as a motherfucker. So I gotta tell you. I mean, I never did it. But I wouldn't do it. Mama stop. But
you understand it.
I understand that. You know what I'm saying? And he never did it either. So, you know, I guess that in that case, you know what I'm saying? We respect that line. That's the only line ever. And I don't think so, because he's still trying to block probably my son for getting a deal. He'll do that shit. That's even fucking worse than just probably talking about somebody. He did that to Pun's son. So, respect no kids. So, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, you know, the leader shows his team, and they get certain bad habits, good habits. You got a leader that robs. have a robbing ass crew. You got a leader that steals. You don't have a thief. You don't have, you got a leader that, what I'm saying, shows his team that he falls, he gets back up, and he feeds the whole team, and what I'm saying, he makes the team part of. Yeah, I'm talking Meech. There's a Meech. I just put that up in my Instagram. Meech, Big Meech said a speech like that. I put it up, but that's the truth. It's like, what I'm saying, it reflects on the leader. So the leader is the leader, and that's what wearing the hat, wearing the crown. You know what I'm saying? So if he's going with it, right? I mean, he's got a lot of things going on. I guess, I mean, I'm seeing things from a different level also, but I see a lot of truth that saying he's supposed to be questioned for and trial for, as far as the street justice and hip hop justice. I see that shit is out the window. Like, niggas do not care about a nigga stealing $4 million from one of the biggest stars especially that made him. Fuck the personal shit is that's for him for karma to get him. But as far as like now it's out, it's proof. Like, this nigga stole. He's a thief. Stole from a dead man and his family. So imagine what he did behind the scenes with us. That's why when I told you things that I had to really anticipate and really put together on my own after years, I'm trying to tell you that he did. So you know what I'm saying? Now I don't want to play catch up with nobody, but I think that should be enough. Where what I'm saying, you got a lot of content out there, not just between us. It's just reality, like paperwork, things that actually has been done.